Hey guys, it's Tokyo here, and today I'm going to teach you how to trade US 30 at New York Open and closing. Okay, so I'm really excited because this is a spinoff from the first YouTube video that I ever uploaded, ever, right? That video was how to trade US 30 at 9:30 a.m. It was a clarification of what you need to look for, but it was from a swing trader's perspective. Today, guys, I'm giving you the intraday scalper's perspective on how to tackle the market. And I want to let you know, you don't only have 9:30 a.m. as an opportunity, you actually have 4 opportunities during the day to tackle US 30, NAS 100, and SPX 500. You have 8:30 a.m., 9:30 a.m., you have lunchtime, and then you have closing. Those are the 4 opportunities where you have to capture a big, nice, juicy move for US 30, NAS 100, and SPX 500. Guys, I'm going to show you how to get those moves. We're going to start with 8:30 a.m. And you're probably wondering why I have these lines on the chart. Well, because I'm trying to be really organized for you guys. So this is the start of New York Open, and I'm going to make this line a little bit different. And this is closing. This is where New York Open, the New York session ends, right? So we have all of this in between, and I have it mapped out 8:30, 9:30. This is around lunch, and then we have closing. This is a trade that I was in on Friday, July 14th, when the market shot up. So guys, I want to give you a little backstory. Of course, I stick with my higher time frame analysis. That has not changed. You do want to go ahead and check out the higher time frame analysis. And let's get started with the first trade of the day. So why is 8:30 important? Well, guys, if you pay attention and focus on forexfactory.com, you'll notice that there is almost always news USD, either a red folder or an orange folder, this high and medium impact news. And this is where you can get in on some action before 9:30. So guys, if we are paying attention, this is my sessions indicator. This is probably the only indicator that I use. So if we're looking at London session, guys, we see that we have been in a bit of an uptrend during London session. And this is, along with my higher time frame analysis, is showing me pretty much that the market is possibly headed into an uptrend. Notice that I said I'm using this with my higher time frame analysis. So guys, the first thing that I'm looking for, we're not going to look at this 8:30. The first thing that I'm paying attention to, or what I'm looking for, is liquidity, right? I'm looking for some imbalance somewhere. I'm looking for some lows, possibly, that the market may want to come back down into, guys, because if you intend on taking the market up, right, the market needs to come down to come and get you, right? So guys, the first thing that has my attention is this big, nice candle right here. And I'm looking at these lows right here because, guys, we have some imbalance beneath those lows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mark those lows. And this is before 8:30. This is around 5:55 a.m. I'm not trading at that time, but at 8 o'clock, a little bit before 7:45, I do like to get in and see what's been happening. So we have this imbalance in here, right? I'm just going to go ahead and spread that out. We have some imbalance in here, and we have these lows. So what I'm doing is, guys, I'm anticipating for the market to come back, maybe sweep out these lows right here and tap into this imbalance, right? So I'm hoping that 8:30 will give me that opportunity. So let's just go ahead and see what happens. We have New York Open right here. This is that New York and London overlap that you get those really nice moves in. And I'm just gonna go ahead and move this over a little bit, guys. At 8:30 a.m., I'm gonna put my mouse over this. 8:30 a.m., price comes down. It sweeps out these lows. You want to pay attention to that, right? We come down beneath these lows, tap into this imbalance, and the market shoots up. What is your target, guys? Well, this previous high here. If you are following your higher time frame analysis, then you'd stay in the trade. But for the purpose of scalping or intraday trading, guys, this is your first area to exit the market, right? First trade of the day tackled. So now we're going to focus on New York session. Now we know New York session is New York open, the beginning of New York session, which nobody really pays attention to 8:30, but that's New York open, right? And let's just go into New York open, and we're doing the same things. Let's see what's happening with that 9:30 candle. So guys, the market continues to make new highs, and 9:30 candle opens up, and let's just go down to the 1 minute time frame. Let's move over a little bit. We're looking for the same thing. So after that 8:30 trade, if you're going in for your second trade of the day, or you're just gonna simply wait for the afternoon, whichever, or if you wasn't available for that 9:30 trade, guys, what you want to do is you want to pay attention to these lows, right? You want to see these lows getting possibly swept, because that 9:30 candle is going to be possibly that manipulation candle. So 9:30 candle opens, and then we get this push down, right? But we are remembering the market's objective. We're headed up today, right? Because the day before, we had a lot of bearishness. That was the market making a low, guys, and we want to see that pullback. That's another indication of where to take the market, right? Following structure on the higher time frame. Price comes down, sweeps out this liquidity, and once again, guys, we tap into some imbalance, right? Right in here. So you might say to yourself, well, I don't really feel confident with this entry. Guys, once price comes beneath and sweeps out these lows, guys, you can set a limit here to enter you into the market, you know, as the market is continuing up. And we have the same kind of layout, guys. The previous high is your target. Right, so let's get on to the juicy part. You're probably wondering now, right? I'm gonna go back to the 5-minute time frame. Those are 2 trades that we've taken, and you're wondering at this point, right? I'm gonna go back and mark up this 8:30. What happened at this 8:30, which was that low being taken out, and then price tapping into that imbalance. Okay, there we go. So that's 8:30. We have 9:30. Let's get into lunchtime. Let's get into lunchtime. So this opportunity came. I noticed this opportunity around 1:50 after lunch, right? This is me just browsing around in the charts, and I noticed this opportunity before lunch came. I'm gonna move this over. I did notice this imbalance in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark this imbalance, also known as a fair value gap. I did notice that. So although the market is making highs, guys, we cannot pretend or forget about those pullbacks that we're gonna get, right? This is how the market goes. It doesn't go straight up, and it doesn't go straight down. So this is what I noticed around, let's see what time it was, around 1:30. I noticed that we had some imbalance in here, and then I went ahead and selected an order block, and I waited for price to come back into this area. My stop loss was down here, and price came down into this area. And if you're holding a position and your stop loss is beneath this order block, then you would not have been stopped out. But guys, you don't have to hold a position all the way targeting a previous high. In this case, you could have gotten out at the top of this imbalance here, right? Because at these areas, guys, you can almost always expect some type of pullback. I'm just gonna go ahead there. So you could have taken the market from this order block right into this order block, and then you could have gotten a re-entry, because this has now become a demand zone on the 5-minute time frame, right? So guys, you could have taken 2 trades in this area. This is after lunch. And oh, sorry guys, I'm not there yet. So this is your after lunch trade, where you could have taken price from this order block here and mitigating this imbalance, and here tapping into this OB. You could have taken, yes, it is 2 trades. You could have taken the market down from here, tapping back into this, what is now a demand zone, taking out these lows right here. And then guys, this is the final trade of the day. This is around 3:50. This is your final trade. And finally, guys, You take this trade from this demand zone and you are now targeting this high. And this is how you tackle the market on the smaller time frame, using your higher time frame analysis and understanding time and place is everything, right? Following structure. If the market is headed up, you want to see the market pull back, and that's where you get your opportunity. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you've taken away anything from this video, and thank you.